I don't think I do it.
But Arsenal started like a house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe football show. Like Javier says, hope is the word. And slowly but surely over the course of the day, I've allowed myself to be lulled into this false sense of hope. I've got hair on my Mac and everything. I hope you're all doing well. First and foremost, let me apologise for yesterday. I ended up going out with a few of my mates and therefore wasn't around. So when I woke up this morning, I had like, where are you? Where are you? And I was like, right, okay. People actually do miss the Just Joe football show, you know what I mean? Because, it was nice. So I'm back. I've just finished work. So I've been working from 5 till 11. So I'm absolutely knackered. But as the saying goes, the self-proclaimed hardest working man in the YouTube game, he's got to show up, honey. He's got to show up. Justin says, is this your final show? No. I'm not going anywhere, bro. Just because we're in the EFL.
You know what? I'm not leaving.
No.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
It is what it is. Let's see what's been said in the chat. Big up to my man Juan. He says, hello, Joe. Are we ready? I've done an exclusive interview today with Mo Ibrahim. He'll be publishing it soon. Listen, let's chat about that because we haven't had a chance to chat about it, man. The mad thing is, Mo Ibrahim's, conversation with Victor wasn't Victor, was it? It was some randomer. So it is what it is. It was mad, wasn't it? Before we get into the Spurs preview, let's have a little chat about this anyway, because obviously, we found out today via the Sampdoria official account that the board of directors of Sampdoria announced that during the night a preliminary agreement was signed for the finalization of a capital increase in the company by JUSTJOE Capital and ASA Holding. Obviously, ASA Holding is is Radrazani's company. Harry Toss says, I know who the fake Victor is. There you go, then. Please give me who it is. We need to speak to this person. And it weren't Juan either. It weren't Juan. The proposal, anyway, presented by JUSTJOE Capital and ASA Holdings, proved to be more in line with the interest of the company's creditors and the recovery plan prepared by the club. And at the same time, adequate guarantees were given for the future of Sampdoria. The completion of this transaction is conditional on the completion of the preliminary activities to the presentation of the application for the debt restructure agreement, including inter alia, the agreements with the company's creditors. We thank JUSTJOE Capital and ASA Holding for their efforts in recent days to achieve this result, aware that we still have many activities and busy days ahead of us to finalize the deal. So there you have it. ASA Holdings, which of course is Radrazani's company. He's out. He's done. He's gone. Like Jamie says, our fate's not even sealed and he's already on his bike. Coward. Yeah. It's a shame that they're not going to be there. Radrazani, Victor, even Victor, just bring him back. Bring him back for one day, right? So we can like sack him off, you know what I mean? Shout sack of the board at him and all that sort of stuff. But D says this article sounds like the type of thing I read in work and pretend to understand. Yeah, exactly, bro. I didn't have a clue what some of the stuff was being said, but it is what it is. We move. All that we know is that Radrazani is bailing. I can see lines on my screen. It's because I've gone like that with my finger. I don't have a cloth. I suppose it's all right. It's not that bad, is it? I need to improve my camera. My camera. It is what it is. It's late, man. Who cares, right? Who cares? Evening. All glad he's going though. I hope he's gone for good and isn't going to have some silly small percentage in Leeds. Yeah, we don't want no like use the sleeves off that vest. That's good, L. James. That's good. Acknowledge me. Let me see if that's any better. I don't think it will be, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, I think that has improved it, actually. Thank you for that, L. James. Yeah, this is a Hawkins vest as well, by the way. If you don't know about Hawkins, then what have you been doing? Yeah, right, okay. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit the notification bell because tomorrow, by nice 6-pack, my ass, bro. Cheers, Jamie Lee. Tomorrow is Judgment Day, innit? Tomorrow is Judgment Day. Oh, Dave, it's not the time or place. Let's have a look. I'm not, by no means I'm defending Rads. He's a proper tool, but we must remember what he did. No, man. No. Yeah, nah, I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing any sort of propaganda. Juan Martinez says, yeah, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. I love that. No, it's for Stranger Things, man. If you don't know about Stranger Things, then you don't know what you're missing out on. Philip says, how much you benching? Shut up, man. Stop taking the piss, man. I've been at work. It's warm in here. It's warm outside. I've got a nice little bit of a brown tinge, so I thought I'll just stay like this. I can't be asked getting changed. Because straight out of here, I'm going straight into my bed and finishing Night of Champions. I've only just got up to Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes because I've been working, so I kept having to pause it. Jay says, what the time do you call this, Joe? It's late night Leeds, baby, and I've been working. I've been working till 11. So, yeah, that's why. We've had a couple of super chats, actually. The Yorkshire Wargamer says, my German team got Champions League. Leeds stay up, simple as. Who's that? Is that Union Berlin that got Champions League? What about Luton as well, you know? Wow. What a story, like, fair play. You know, and what I am pissed, though, that Luton are going to be replacing Leeds United in the Prem. Like, it's mad. Like, I think I seen a tweet from Connor earlier, and he was like, potentially, you've got Southampton, Leeds, Leicester, Everton, you know, one of them three, or two of the three, you know what I mean, going down and being replaced by Burnley, Sheffield United, and Luton. It's just not right, man. It's just not right. PRM says, anyone else just had a resigned feeling to relegation all week and just wanting the season to end and for all this to be over? On the other hand, Luton, wow, yeah. Do you know what it is, though, Pre-IRM? I agree with you completely with regards to I've been resigned to relegation all week. Anyone who said it to me, I've gone, no. But in the last couple of hours, I've started to go, oh, you just never know. You just never know. So yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. We move. It is what it is. I said that. Someone had to go at me for saying that. It is what it. Why do you say FFS? Why do you always say it? Just doing it. Chill out, bro. Yeah. So listen, it is what it is. We move. But yeah, listen. Oh God, I've made myself aware that I say it all the time now. I need to stop. We move. Right, okay. It's nice to spend time with you, I can't lie to you. Right, can we still survive? Can we still survive? Yes, of course we can. Let's talk about the preview. Of course we can. You know, we can survive by beating Tottenham Hotspur, right? Can Luke says, Joe's next best saying is we move, bro. It is, man. Etc. Well, I seen you put that in the comments. Actually, it's funny. Charlotte Watson says, "Yes, Joe. First time I've ever been able to catch you live. Not late. Perfect timing. I'm landscaping in Colorado, so 7 hours difference. Loving the motivation. whilst at work. Big up to you, man. Big up to you over in Colorado. Landscaping, like landscape gardening. Is that what that is? Detail mentions Iriola confirmed that he will be leaving Rayo Vallecano. I don't know if he'll come to the championship, and I don't know if that's just Victor. Do you know what I mean? That's a Victor signing. Whether or not the club will go down that route, will the 49ers want to be linked to that? I'm still hopeful that the 49ers take over us on Monday. Boom, done. Or we'll have something like that tweet or that press release by Sampdoria on Monday. Maybe not Monday because of bank holiday, but on Tuesday. I think we'll get some sort of press release to say we are now in an agreement with 49ers to take over, etc. I think. Thomas says, what's your thoughts on Cody Drama being promoted to the Premier League? Well, they'll buy him now. At least we've got a buyer. Not that he was short of suitors anyway, but Luton will buy him if they can afford him. I don't know what their money's like, but yeah, I think they'll buy him. Now. Right, okay. So can Leeds United still survive? Yes, of course we can. Should Leicester and Everton also fail to win, then and we win, we'll stay up. If Everton do draw, though, we need to win by at least 3 clear goals to overtake them. Okay, that's why the capitulation over the past few weeks has been brutal, because we did have a better goal difference than them. But that's not. So if Everton do draw at home, and you know, by all accounts, their record against Bournemouth is piss poor. If they do draw at home, we need to win by 3 clear goals. Do you believe that we can score 3 goals? Do you believe that we can beat Spurs by 3? I'm not too sure. So if Leeds are to stay up, we need both Everton and Leicester to draw, to lose. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure we'll even win our game, if I'm being totally honest. But we'll see. Look, we haven't won a game since the 4th of April. It's now the 28th of May, tomorrow, or in half an hour, 27 minutes to be precise. We haven't won a game since the 4th of April. That would have been Nottingham Forest. Since that, we've picked up 2 points, man. 2 points in 8 games. Like, when you actually deep that, right? Let's think about this, right? In 8 games, we have 2 points. In 8 games. All we needed to win 1 of 8. And we wouldn't even be in the relegation zone. Oh, my God. It is horrible. I mean, yeah. And that's even worse, isn't it, Reformian? That's even worse, mate. But yeah, the 4th of April, man. And 2 points. 2 points. Shocking stat. And Josh is bang on the money, right? We deserve to go down at this point. We deserve to go down. I'm buzzing for them, mate. I'm buzzing for Luton. I'm fuming that they're replacing us, but I'm buzzing for them. I was buzzing with either side to come up at Coventry and Luton. Just on Coventry and everyone mentioning about Guy Carrez and Hammer, they'll go Premier League anyway, and we're not going to be in the Premier League. So it is what it is. Yeah, we moved, don't we? Yeah, it is relegation form. It's shocking. Who'd have thought that when we beat Forest, that they would go on the run they went on and we would go the other way? Oh, it's like a dance move, that, isn't it? But yeah, it's just been mad. It's mad how the fortunes of both clubs have changed, to be honest. So yeah, no wins since the 4th of April, drawing 2 and losing 6. Also, since our last win, we've conceded a whopping average of 3.5 goals per game. And then when you get asked questions like this in big shouty capitals, why do you think we are down? I'm telling you now, we've not won a league game since the 4th of April. And since our last win against Forest, which was just 2-1, and we were pretty gash in that game as well, we've conceded a whopping average of 3.5 goals per game. That's not a good stat. But look, reasons to be positive. 22 of our 31 points have come at Elland Road. So if we are to get a win on the final day, it's better to be at Elland Road than anywhere else, right? You know, Rodrigo, he's been able to train. That's a positive, because without him and Bamford, we definitely, like, how can we win a game without people to find the back of the net? You know, and Rodrigo's in hot form, regardless of what you think. He's in hot form. He's had a great season at Leeds United. Quite the turnaround, to be honest. But he did injure his foot, didn't he, last week against West Ham? He stayed on the pitch, which I think for me shows fight as well, because he could have asked to be subbed. He could have said, "Listen, you need to take me off." They'd have had that communication, you know, to say, "Are you okay? Can you make it through?" And he's pulled through. It is going to be quite interesting for me to see whether or not Patrick Bamford does make the grade tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? See if he can push himself through the BAME barrier. Same with Liam Cooper. Surprised we haven't seen Liam. Seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Danny, man, shut up, you. Yeah, so Junior Firpo's back as well from a one-match ban. I think he'll put him straight back in. Yeah, I know he's a bit wild, but no one else can play left back as well as him, I don't think. Strout did okay there, but Strout's just massively fallen off this year. So yeah, Junior Firpo's back, and I think he'll put him in at left back. Bamford's still a doubt. I think they were saying that he hadn't trained all week. They were going to give him till today to make an assessment. So yeah, he wasn't in the training video. He hasn't trained, but you know, like Big Sam said, like Big Sam said, at the end of the day, they've got a full, you know, pre-season and off-season, and they've got time for rest. They've got time for recuperation. They've got time to get over injuries. So best believe, push yourself through the pain barrier tomorrow, please. You know, it's our last game as a Premier League club. So, you know, go out swinging. Go out swinging. Look, Big Sam, he wants a clean sheet. He says we're not prolific. So in order for us to win a game, we need to have a clean sheet. This is what he said. And just to emphasize how difficult that is, Leeds have conceded a league high 74 goals this season. Okay. And shipped a massive 153 top flight goals since the start of last season. Yeah. Which is more than any other side across the Europe's top 5 leagues. Okay. That is some crazy stat, man. 153 goals since the start of last season. The most than any other side across the top 5 European leagues. Insane in the membrane. Tory J says, big up Vic, he says, let's think positive and hope we win tomorrow. Hope you're well, Joe. I'm well. I'm tired, though. I'm well. PR Ram says, in hindsight, may as well kept Gelhardt not signed. Yeah, well, in hindsight, we shouldn't have. I know this might sound mad now, and it's easy to say, but we probably shouldn't have let Llorente go. We probably shouldn't have let Click go. We shouldn't have let Gelhardt go. We shouldn't have let Drama go, you know. But listen, are we surprised with the clowns that were running the ship? You know what I mean? Let's be honest. I think if Big Sam's in the door earlier, he wouldn't have allowed these things to happen. They should have made a change in the World Cup break. They didn't. Anyway, we'll do a video. We'll do a video on what went wrong. You know, what went wrong. What went so drastically wrong for us. Look, Tottenham, though. Tottenham, like us, also need to get a result in order to confirm European football. They might not want it. The fan base might not want it. How nice would that be to be able to say, can't really be fussed with you with Conference League? How nice would that be? To be able to sit there and go, yeah, I'm not really fussed on the Conference League, in all honesty. It's nice to have them decisions, isn't it? So the fan base probably don't want the Conference League, but I'm sure Ryan Mason, I'm sure Spurs, and I'm sure the management want to win the game of football. But they need goals as well, because they must better Aston Villa's result and at least match Brentford's to qualify for the Conference League. So they still have something to play for in a sense. Okay. But Spurs, like Leeds United, are in a dire straits. They're in dire straits. They have a run of just one win. Just one win in their last 7 games. Okay. So I know I know. Shut up, John, man. They you proper throw me off with that. I got shoulder girth. Mighty shoulder curve. Yeah, so they have just one win in their last 7 games. I've got a banging stat for you soon as well, right? I've got a banging stat for you soon, but yeah, you won't be surprised. Spurs, a run of just one win in their last 7 games. Obviously, it's Ryan Mason's final game in caretaker charge as well. Spurs have won since we've been in the Premier League. Spurs have won 4 of their last 5 top flight clashes versus Leeds United. Their only defeat came under Ryan Mason at Ellen Road in May 2022. So that's a positive, yeah. Ryan Mason, right, gave us a win last time we played Spurs. He's in charge. It's his last game. Let's beat him again, you know. He is a big start as well. This is where it's step forward Leeds. This is where it's hold my beer. You know what I mean? Hold my beer, because here comes, you know, here comes the kicker. Here comes the kicker. Before we do, let's just quickly go to this super chat from PRM. He says, starting 11 in the Championship: Robles, Christensen, Creswell, Volper, Manning, Forshaw. Want an improvement on Forshaw. Lewis O'Brien, or is it Lewis Ferguson? Who's Ferguson? Lewis O'Brien. Shackleton, no, not for me, mate. He'll be sold. He didn't work out at Millwall. Somerville, Bamford, Kent. No, not Kent either. Bamford, no. Squad player, fair enough, but we'll see. We'll see what business we do. But yeah, look, Tottenham Hotspur have not won away from home since January the 23rd. Okay, they've not won a single game away from home since January the 23rd. Right, but that's not the best of it. Here's the next one. Right, Spurs have not beaten any of the other 3 sides in the bottom 4 on the road this season. Step forward, Leeds United, baby. You know it's going to happen. Spurs have not won away since the 23rd of January and also have not beaten any of the other 3 sides in the bottom 4 away from home this season. Step forward, Leeds United. Like D says, well, that confirms we're losing. Exactly, mate. As soon as I'm reading it, I'm putting out I'm getting my preview ready. I'm like, right, okay. And then I was like, oh God. I was going to tweet it as well, but I just thought I can't be asked. But here comes Leeds United. Yeah. So, not won against Everton, not won against Leicester, not won against Southampton, who coincidentally are already relegated. And upstairs Leeds United. I think we'll get beat. I think we'll give Spurs their farewell to Ryan Mason, their farewell to Harry Kane. We'll give them their 3rd win since January the 23rd. January the 3rd. Remember the date. Look. Also, I guess on the positive side, Rodrigo has been our main man this season. And, 2 of the last 3 games against Spurs, he's netted twice. Netted twice in November's 4-3 defeat as well. So it's one of them teams that he likes to score against. Provided he's fit in his starts, then hopefully Rodrigo will score. Whether or not, that'll be enough. We'll have to wait and see. Look, Spurs are not in great shape. No Bentancur, no Hugo Lloris, no Eric Dyer, no Christian Romero, no Højbjerg. This is positives, okay? Negatives, they have one of the best strikers in world football in Harry Kane, yeah. They have Kulusevski, they have Son. Son's not been great, but he's still a top player. And when going up against some of our players, I mean, it's like man versus boys, right? But defensively, And in midfield, they're not great with them absentees. I'm not a fan of Oliver Skip. Defensively, I think they're woeful. Ben Davis, Davison Sanchez, who they were booing not too long ago. Longley, not good. Pedro Porro, great going forward, rubbish defensively. So they can be got at. Big Sam said as much. Everyone outside of Leeds United believes we're going to win this game, Everyone, even Spurs fans, believe that we're going to win this game. But I'm just not sure. Dalahai says, get into them early. We can, and we have done. We've scored first in the majority of games under Big Sam. We just can't hold on to Leeds. We cannot hold on to Leeds. And we just capitulate, don't we? We fold like a cheap suit. We crumble like a biscuit. That is us, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Let's have a look at the prospective lineups from both sides. Longley is rubbish. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're not a great side defensively. This is the prospective lineups according to SofaScore. So for Leeds United, it's Joel Robles in goal. Pascal Struijk at left back, but I think he might bring Firpo back in. Voba, Rasmus and Luke Ayling, I think that'll be right. I think the midfield will be right. And I think the front three will be right, unless Bamford's fit, at which point Rodrigo replaced Nonto and Bamford will be leading the line. So we'll see in it. We'll see. For Spurs, then, as I say, Eric Dyer is out. Okay, so Eric Dyer is going to be replaced by Davison Sanchez, who is pretty woeful. Longley, Davis, and Emerson Royale. Again, Chicken Royale, not great, is he? He's Basuma and Ollie Skip. Basuma's moved to Spurs, hasn't really gone as we all expected it to. And as I say, I'm not a massive fan of Ollie Skip. It's that trifecta up top. It's Kane, it's Kulusevski, it's Son. They're the ones that worry me. Big Sam said as much, didn't he? He said, look, we have to have balance because we need to make sure we defend their front men, but at the same time, we need to get at them because, defensively, they're not all that. I genuinely don't know what to expect. There's parts of me go, we're gonna lose this game because we're rubbish, and there's parts of me that go, oh, you just never know, all that sort of stuff. So I genuinely don't know. All I want as a Leeds United fan is to be competitive, right? I don't want us to go down with a whimper. And what I mean by that is if we lose the game, fair enough, right? But let's not concede in the first 10 minutes to make the rest of the 80 minutes just painful, just waiting for final whistle to go, you are relegated. I want some jeopardy. I want to be outside of the bottom three. And then it's fine because I'm consigned that the results won't go our way. But I want there to be some jeopardy. I want us to have a go. Maybe it'd be more painful if we were actually out of the bottom three to the 90th minute and then the referee at the Everton game gives them 9 extra minutes and they get a late equaliser. Standard. But at least, there's still something there. But it would do my head in if we just conceded in the first 5 or 10 minutes and then we're like, well, can you not just end the game now? Do you know what I mean? Because then it's like, this season's been a slow and painful death anyway, but that game tomorrow, my God, if we concede or we're 2-0 down at half time, just burn it down at that point, honestly. Wrong one, sorry. Wrong one. I've got rid of it. I switched it. I can't even do the burn it down anymore. It is what it is. New world heavyweight champion right there. So John says Joe wants pain. This speaks volumes. It's not. I just want to be competitive, mate. I just don't want to get smashed up and then be like, oh well, this is brutal. Do you know what I mean? Zach Force says, love the content as always, Joe, my guy, all the way from the desert of Kuwait. You think if we drop to the championship, we can work our way up fairly quickly? Hope so, says Zach Force. I think we'll come back at the first time of asking. I do. Yeah, true, Scooby. Be careful what you wish for when it comes to Jeopardy. Yeah, I get it. But you want it to be exciting, right? You want it to be exciting. That's all I want. But can Bournemouth get a result versus Everton? Yeah. Can West Ham continue in their good form and carry that into Leicester? Yeah. Just can Leeds beat Spurs? That's the one that I'm convinced we can't beat Spurs. Imagine Everton draw and we beat Spurs 3-0. And Leicester lose. I genuinely might windmill. I'll windmill live on YouTube. Bournemouth on the beach. I agree, Jamie. I agree, mate. Since they got survival against us and slapped us up 4-1, they've not won a game of football. So I just don't see it. Thanks for all the content this season. Much love from Vancouver. Thank you very much, Michelle. I think these late shows, the people in the States love it, don't they? Because it's normal for them. We want to see a team with drive who believe at the end of the game they tried their hardest. That's it, Reese. That is it, Imagine, what's worse, right? What's worse? Getting beat 3-0 comfortably, slapped up, right? 3-0 down at halftime, or being out of the bottom three till the 90th minute and then dropping in. What's worse? What's worse for you? What is worse? I've been trying to think about this, how the day will develop and all this sort of stuff. Oh, my car. Don't, man, imagine. I tell you what, right? If Bamford was, I would genuinely, nah. I would be get on that football pitch, someone, now. Sniper. Do not dare take that kick, boyo. Being 3-0 down's worse. The second option's worse. Yeah, I mean, yeah, imagine. Don't imagine. They're out of the bottom three, yeah, and then the chat's going, Joe, there's a penalty at Everton. And I'm like, oh, no. Up steps, I don't know, Dwight McNeil or something, finds the back of the net, and then boom, done. Yeah, I don't know what is worse. Maybe it's better to just get beaten. But yeah, Graham, I'm already there. I've been okay all week. And then 24 hours before the game, I've started to let myself get hope. I've done that silly thing and letting myself get hope, which I shouldn't have done. But listen, I'm excited though tomorrow. It's going to be good. We've got the Watchalong. I can't wait because all the games are on TV, by the way, as well. All the games, Leeds are on BT, and the other two relegations, Leicester, Everton, are on Sky. Sick. We're just going to be able to switch between the two, aren't we? I'm just going to show you my graphic as well ahead of tomorrow. I really like it, peeps. Let me see if I can change it while I'm live. One sec. Yeah, I can. This is the graphic for tomorrow. So, I can move it around and stuff. I'll show you what I mean. So, obviously, this is what the table currently looks like. But hopefully, by the end of the day, it will look like this, yeah? I'll go in here and put them there. And then we'll move. It'll look something like this. There you go. Leeds out in the green, 17th. But we'll see, innit? We'll see what happens. Because at the minute, Leeds are in 19th and Everton are in 17th. No, Forest. No, not Forest. Forest can't be in 17th, can they? It's Everton. There we go. Yeah, so that's the graphic ahead of tomorrow. I hope it's quite cool, isn't it? It's quite cool. So I'm excited to do that. Watchalong will be live. I mean, the games kick off at 4:30. Is that right? 4:30. So I'll be live probably 3:25 so that we can react to the lineup, and then we'll have a nice hour of allowing ourselves to be full of hope and saying, this is how we're going to win the game. Let's go. And then the game kicks off. And then, boom, Leeds go down with a whimper. Let's hope that's not the case. Rich 63 says, come on, Richard's an Everton fan as well. Big up, Rich. Jonas still had no hope. We are doomed to QPR. Yeah, we are, but it's nice to have hope, innit? It's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that kills you, but it is. Claire Wood says, Luton up, Leeds down. Exactly, Claire. It's just not right, man. There's hope and Bob hope and no hope. Yeah, Phil, you're right. Even all the people who say we are going down, they still have a bit of hope. 100%. It's the moments, right? It's the moments where you're sat on your own, or you have a little period where it just comes in your head and you go, but what if? Imagine that. And then you start to think about how you, like, you know, little Dan who's on the 12th Man podcast, the Wolves fan, the Brummy. I don't think I've ever heard a more Birmingham accent, but he said to me, he went, Joe, if you stay up tomorrow, he said, you will combust live on air. He went, even the dogs will come on the stream with pyros. He said, even the dogs will be letting off the flares in the house. Oh, it's funny, man. He's a funny guy, honestly, if he's watching, because sometimes he does. Big up to him. Yeah. It's going to be fun, man. That's it. But that's what I want. I just want it to be fun. Can it be fun? Probably not. You can't enjoy it, but you know what I mean. I think to just at least be in it until the end. At least be in it until the end. You know what I mean? That's all I want. You know, is for us to be in it until the end, and then see from there. You know, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, innit? We'll see how we move. So yeah. Anyway, it was never in doubt. Exactly. How far are we away from kickoff now? I'll tell you, man. It'll say big up to everyone. Anyway, it's nearly 12 o'clock, by the way, and there's 500 people watching, which is amazing. So smash a like on the video for me, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell, and all that jazz. I'm going to tell you now, because on the Leeds United app, it tells you. 16 hours, peeps. 16 hours, 31 minutes. There we go. 16 hours, 31 minutes. Let's go. Shows that tattoo on your arm. What tattoo, mate? What tattoo do you want to see? Which tattoo? I'm behind on the stream, but hearing all, says .c. Big up to you, .c. Would I get a bit of tattoo with Big Sam? I would not, no. I would not. Looks like Voldemort. Who, me or the tattoo? Which one? I ain't got a tattoo with Voldemort. Near your shoulder, looks like a face. This? Or this one? That's Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. If you don't know about Pirates of the Caribbean, it's a League film. This one's Bane. It's Bane from Batman, yeah. Darth. This is Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory album. Crawling in My Skin and all that. And Paper Cut and all that. Man, I love that album. Yeah. This one's the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. This one here. I got Freddie Mercury as well. Is this the real life? That says Yorkshire Rose here. Yoda, my man Yoda. Hybrid Theory was an unreal album. As a young lad growing up, man, I still listen to it now. It is unbelievable. And then, did someone say Pirates of the Caribbean is gash? Jamie, no, it's not. It's bloody brilliant, man. Do you see a Potter one? You do. That is Harry Potter. This is Clockwork Orange. This is the Moth from Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. R.I.P. Chester Bennington, 100%. My best tattoos, though, on my calf, man. My best tattoos on my calf, my Bielsa one. John. I have a massive needle phobia. I could never get a tattoo, says Martin. I mean, yeah, if you've got a needle phobia, you're done, aren't you? But Chester's his voice is phenomenal. Joe, how do you deal with early age baldness? Do you know what it is, right? On when it comes to baldness, you've just got to embrace it. You have just got to embrace it. Someone actually said to me last night. Anyway, this woman was like, just being nice about me as well, I'll say. And I was like, oh, thank you. And her friend, he was a lad, by the way, he went, oh, if you can pull off baldness, mate, he says, you're doing something right, man. And I was like, oh, cheers, bro. Anyway, what's the heaviest band you listen to, Joe? The heaviest band is probably Linkin Park. Like, I don't really do heavy bands. I don't really do heavy music, to be honest. Yeah, Dave, exactly. 34. I'm 35. Went bald with dignity. Shave it. Don't be trying to like brush it forward and all that sort of stuff. Don't be doing any of that. Just get rid of it if you are going bald. I don't know why we've gone down this road, but yeah. Yeah, Claire. Yeah, listen, I did used to have hair, you know, L. James. Shall I show you? I see if I can find a picture, man. I see if I can find a picture. They're old, like, but I used to have hair. I was losing it from a young age, like, but let me see if I can find one with hair. It's normally when like Millie or Maisie's really young, and their mum sends me a photo of them. I mean, that's me when I was a kid with my little brother. Look at the sticker album, man. Ian Rush and that. Leeds. Packard Bell days. Where's I'm just trying to find a picture with hair. I don't know if it's been that long though now since I've had hair. That it's not really let me see if I can find one. There definitely is one somewhere. Sorry, this doesn't make for great viewing, does it? Me looking for an image to share. One sec. One second. I can't find it. Genuinely can't find one. Sorry about this. This is bad, isn't it? Sorry, I can't find one, folks. I'll have to try dig one out from before, because you're literally just watching my bald head at this moment in time, just scrolling through my phone, but I can't because I know I've got one, but I can't find it. Yeah, nah. Nah. I'm still trying here. Oh, I'll show you a picture though. Look at this. That's me on Ellen Road pitch on Bielsa's bucket. Anyway, we move. What's the heaviest band? Yeah, we've had stop watching Leeds, it might grow back. Definitely. Big up, Joe. I'm a Wolves fan, like you know. I'm still backing you. It's unlikely, but keep the faith. I will back you for promotion if you get relegated. Thank you very much, Paul. I have no doubts that hopefully, Chris, man, I went to school with Chris. You remember me with hair, right? I mean, I was all right at school, man. I used to do all right, bro. I was very good friends with his brother as well. He was in my year. So yeah. Joe looks like he operates a ship in a rainy storm in movies. I like that. It's a bit rough. I like that. Anyway, we move. Joe, you're lying. You never had hair. True, man. True. I did, man. Don't make me go back. Try scroll through my photos, man. Let's have a look. You've made me do it now because I know I've got one. I want to find it. Oh, look at this one. This is one for the ages. That's me, Connor, and Oscar and Kamar Roof. That was before a game. I've changed, haven't I, man? Look at that. But yeah, that was the big man, Kamar Roof. What a baller. Oh, we might be getting close to them. I mean, to show you how far I've come, yeah? Shall I show you how far I come? This is when I was in a bad way. What is that? What's that looking like a terrorist? What is that? My God, man, I used to have a big beard. Yo, trust me, I was in bad shape at one point, man. I was like drinking heavily and yeah, just not in a good place, man. Back then, I tell you. But I'm much better now. I'm still trying to find that photo. Oh, I've got one. That's me with hair. That's me in Barcelona with my kid's mom. There, look as well. That's not too bad, there. It's not too bad, man. Let's have a look. A lot of them were with my ex-partner, but I mean, here you can tell. Look, the wind was blowing. You could see under it. Look. But that's what happens, you see. That's what happens. That's what happens with the hair. But it wasn't so bad, man. There you go, man. That Timu Pookie at the back pose. Yeah, man. Looking like Thompson. Yeah, man. That was a good trip, actually. Hillbilly Joe. It's like the bald ones were bad, weren't they? Fake, man. I know. But yeah, I've changed a lot since then. But yeah, I used to love that photo, man. I used to think I was yeah, get your ass to Turkey. I know. To be honest, I was speaking to someone the other day about going to Turkey and getting my teeth done. Proper Ryland Clark bad boys. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, man. There's another with hair though. Oh, what is that? Look, no tattoos are out. That's how long that is. That's years ago, that. Wow. Did it tell you a date on them, actually? 2015, man. 2015. Mental, man. Mental. I used to wear fake glasses as well. I remember when I used to wear fake glasses because I thought they made me look good. I got a photo of that somewhere as well, man. This is funny. Here, look. This is me and my brother, actually. This was at my grandma's funeral, but I used to wear fake glasses, man. Oh, man. Fake glasses, you know. God, funny times, man. This is what this watchalongs in the championship will be like. Yeah. Love that. Dave Calderdale, big up to you. He says, Halifax, Sorby, bro, Joe. Yeah, man, I love that. I used to go to Sorby Bridge, and I used to live in Pelham. Big up to you, Dave Calderdale. Thank you very much. That's well harsh, isn't it? That's well harsh. Poor man's Clark Kent. I don't know why I used to wear glasses, mate. Like, because I thought I looked good in them. I used to wear fake glasses, man. They were about £1 like that. Do you know what it is though? I think because I'm right self-conscious about my bags because they're just like there. No matter, even when I'm not tired, they're just there. So I used to like wear them so it's sort of like hide it. Weird, innit? Weird. Anyway, Osama Joe Laden. No, do you know what people used to call me when I used to look like that? Big Bad Barry, man, from the Four Lions. Do you know Big Bad Barry from Four Lions? That's what people used to call me, man. Someone actually said to me, oh, I forgot, like, if I'd have shouted, yeah, it's probably not a thing, but yeah. Yeah, you know Barry, don't you, from the Four Lions? That's what people used to call me. I'll show you. Barry, look. This is Barry. That's what people used to call me, man. Big Bad Barry. If you've not seen Four Lions, by the way, trust me, it is an elite film. It is an elite film. So if you haven't, Lily White Lane says, listen, as a Spurs fan, I hope you lot win at least gives you a chance of staying up. I prefer to not get conference. Exactly. So, why she got a beard? I know, man. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, when he goes in like that. Brother Faisal. Brother Faisal, and he's like that. I hid my beard. Oh, man. Yeah, trust me, if you've not watched Four Lions, genuinely, it's like a dark British comedy, but it's really good, man. It's really, really good. Anyway, it's 12:15, man. It's 12:15. We move. Right, listen. We move. It is what it is, etc., etc. Right, so we'll be back today now at 25 past 1. 25 past 1. No, 25 past 3. 25 past 3. And we'll react to the lineup, watch the game, and hopefully Leeds United can pull off a miracle. It'd be amazing if they could. But yeah, listen, that's it from the self-proclaimed hardest working man in the YouTube game. I am gonna I'm gonna leave it there. Remember, the self-proclaimed hardest working man in the YouTube game. Acknowledge me.